Hello and welcome back to Trails in the Sky the Third. Last time we finished Moon Door. This time we're moving through the 5th plane, gonna get some progress. Midpoint? We're at the midpoint? Oh boy, that didn't take long. After that we're going to get some progress through here to a point where it matters because there's a bunch of teleporters around. And then I'm probably going to do some of the star and maybe that sun door. I guess we'll see. But there's like 4 teleporters, so we're checking these out. I hope they don't all just have a chest at the end. Oh, Flame Smash thing for Agate. Thank you. Long Barrel 3. I had one of those already, I think. I'll give you 1,000 mirror if you give back what you took. I think I could actually sell it for more. Actually, let me check that really quick. Because I remember looking at how much I could sell some of the accessories. I didn't want to sell any of the accessories because they seem generally better. Yes! It's actually worth more to sell than it is for whatever the chest offered me. Oh, brilliant. Okay, a bunch of chests at the end of these. Sure, game. Whatever you want me to do. Okay, this one. Mirage Ring. Your secret's all safe with me. Well, good, because I'm still not going to tell you them. Mirage Ring, you say, though? Way up here. Just prevents Petrify. I know I had some problems with that against an enemy earlier. Man, this is going to be status fucking heaven here, isn't it? For all the enemies that want to give me fucking statuses. Oh, this is either going to be really fun or really, really painful. Plane. I feel like I'm going to really want to get out of this sooner or later. I have 2 more down here to deal with. Enemies real quick. Oh, right, there wasn't actually 4 of them. There was a treasure chest in one of the other ones. Okay. Is this going to have something other than a chest? Yes, it is! There is the 4th one. Yay, 4th one. Going, bring me... Ooh, what is that? Archdevil. Dream Devil that slowly corrupts people. I get everything here is stream-based? Okay. I can work with that. I can definitely work with that. Is it strong? It is probably quite strong. Oh, there's another enemy. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. That did a ton of damage. Its attacks are deadly, but beating it may pay. Well, let's try this. I think I'll be able to go back and get CP and stuff. Well. No attacks to go before. Goody. Okay, how worth it was then? 2,000, eh? Yeah, that seems on the worth it side of things, yes. That did seem on the worth it side of things. And just random stealing stone. Okay. Is it really just midpoint? Go down the hall a little bit, find a ceiling stone, and... Okay. Another stone. Wow, that thing sure is pretty. Is it some kind of septium? No. It's what's known as a ceiling stone. You were inside one just like this when we found you. Same with all you fuckers. I was? Are we gonna find someone in this one too? Not a doubt. You wouldn't happen to have an inkling as to who it could be, would you? Well, let me think. Hey, Estelle. You don't think it could be your old man, do you? Oh my goodness, please. Don't. No. No. He'd be a real big help right about now. I don't think we're that lucky, though, because every single Sky game has an excuse to keep him out of the action. Until it really needs him for a plot point. Sounds as though there are a number of possibilities, though. And the fastest way to find out which one rings true is to take this back to the garden. And let's go, then. I can do that. I need more CP anyways. Okay. Who we got? I am not... Who could it be? Unless it's someone who we've not had in a party before. I'm trying to think if there's anyone we actually have left. Right, and that opens that up like usual. Everyone's surprised. What? That looks like... I'm gonna take a guess at being Ren. It couldn't be. Could it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh! Annalise seems so excited for him. A stun grenade. Who goes there? Speak your name. What? Haha, I sure didn't see this coming. I presume you're all familiar with this man. Yes, we are. I can tell by the uniform that he's from the Royal Army. Yes, we certainly are. I'm not sure what's going on here. Estelle, Joshua. And is that you, Your Highness? Yes, it is. It's good you... My goodness. God, I have... Stupid fly! It's like going on my microphone and... Sorry. It's good to see you again, Richard. It's just a fucking fly. It's just annoying the shit out of me today. I feel the same, and it finally like landed on my microphone. Okay, I'm gonna shut up about that. I feel the same. The pleasure's all mine, Your Highness. I'm delighted to see you well and in good health. There's no need to stare at the floor when you're talking to me, you know? As he's not staring at the floor, he's actually... They're just reusing the, like, a hurt animation. How have you been? Thanks to Her Majesty's extraordinary kindness, I've been doing very well. I hope you forgive me for asking. I'm afraid I don't quite understand the situation I found myself in. Would it be any trouble to request a brief explanation of where we stand? It would probably be easy if I handled that. And I don't believe we met. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Reese Sargent, a squad affiliate with the Grosritter. The Grosritter? I see. Sounds as though the situation is even more abnormal than I thought. Yeah, I think everything else is more abnormal than the freaking Grosritter being there. I suppose I should introduce myself as well. My name is Alan Richard. I was once a colonel in the Royal Army's Intelligence Division, as well as a traitor who attempted to instigate a coup d'etat. At present, however, I run a research agency, RNA Research. You do? Researching what? Thank you. I think I have a solid grasp now. I wish I knew what else to say. What do you mean? As in, like, you're having trouble believing all of what we just told you? Well, part of me feels that way, yes. But that's not really it. The greatest doubt in my mind is simply, why me? Huh? I look at everyone here and I see comrades who know how to fight alongside one another to turn even the darkest of odds in their favor. Whether this turn of events was the will of the goddess or someone else, I can't rightly say. But from where I am standing, you've already formed the perfect team for overcoming the obstacles before you. It is true, we are sort of filling up. I guess so. I sure so don't want to work with her, though. I don't want her stupid rubbing off of me. Oh, you're gonna feel really stupid after thwack your brains to mush. Not now, you two. If I may. I find it hard to understand how I, of all people, came to be here. Far from working together well with all of you, it's a criminal. I am a criminal who threatened both your lives and the safety of the nations in which we thrive. I can't help but feel my being here is a mistake of some kind. I don't think it matters, man. As long as you don't bring along bitchy Mitch big bitch, so I am fine. Because you're fine. I'm fine with you. She's annoying as fuck. Still, you've helped us before, though. Like during the attack in Grand Cell, remember? You came to everyone's aid then. Yeah, that could have been really bad if you and your men hadn't showed up when you did. That right. And then there was the fact that you assumed responsibility for running City Vault Lava Square Colloid to Hawking Gate. Yeah, you might have done some bad stuff in the past, but you're underselling yourself by saying you've never helped us before. Be that as it may. My good man, it's not as though you're the only one here who's performed terrible deeds. To use the occasion Joshua mentioned, while you valiantly defended Grand Cell, I was at Hawking Gate threatening the Baron's safety. And yet here I am, fighting alongside my friends without care in the world. The best thing to do here, in my personal opinion, is relax. Relax and sit back. I'm not sure boasting about not having a care in the world is something you should be doing. I have a different perspective on those events, Your Highness. You're only threatening the bear on the surface. You had no intention of actually doing anything. On the contrary, you're trying to protect him. Same can't be said for me. My conspiracy was of my own doing. Okay, but what about me? We're being used by you guys, yeah, but that's not change the fact that we're with sky bandits. We even hijacked an airship. But Her Majesty was gracious enough to give us another chance at life, and we're trying to make the most of it by running our new company. I don't think our positions are all that different, honestly. Well, maybe the cutoff should have been more stringent so we didn't have to have Josette here. Well, you might have done things you regret, but it's not like the past, that past determines who you are. It's what you choose to do now that does so. Exactly, it'll be a huge help if we had someone as baller as you fighting with us. So please, we could really use your help. Are you sure, Annalise? Are these two closer than I gave them credit? Huh? You guys know each other? Yeah. How did that happen? Oh, I went to visit your dad for something a while back, so that's when we met. Really? After all we've heard, I've seen no reason to refuse your company. I gotta figure out what's going on between Annalise and frickin' Richard. If anything, we're eager to welcome you to our group with open odds, myself included. You could consider it aid given to the Grosritter. That would make you less adverse to the idea. What do you say? Very well, you have my support. Woohoo! I'm glad you're with us. Thank you. I only hope to meet your expectations. Incidentally, there's one thing I'd like to confirm first. What would that be? You said that you believe everyone to have been surrounded by that white light and sent here roughly at the same time. When that happened, you're all wearing the same clothes that you are now, right? What kind of question is that? Oh, were you not? Now you mentioned, how come you're wearing your military uniform? I was under the impression that you left the armed forces. That's right. Now the question does make sense. You were wearing something different when you were sent here, weren't you? I was. Currently, I work out of an office in Ruined City. Since beginning work there, I've never once willingly worn my own uniform. When I was surrounded by that light, I was wearing a shirt and a pair of slacks, as I normally do. And yet somehow I find myself here in uniform. That's odd. It's not something that happened to anyone else either. And it's not like the change of appearance in people like Shara has been ignored, or Oliver, or I guess Josette. Oh, I have a thought. Perhaps the Lord of Phantasma decided the Colonel just wasn't sexy enough in anything else and prepared that strapping uniform for him after bringing him here. Let's leave that as option 6. Yeah, I don't think so. So in addition to the other billion ways they're a weird freak, they've got a military uniform fetish too. Estelle's buying it, Estelle's buying it. I couldn't entirely blame them if they did though. Same. You gotta sort of like how Chloe is just like silently there like if it was a question like, everyone who likes a guy in uniform, raise your hand, and Chloe's just sort of like there, sort of like turning her body, raising her hand, but sort of like out of view. I swear, girls, he says. Huh? Has no idea what's going on. Did you really need to point that out? I felt that was fairly clear. Still, there's clearly gotta be something to it. I get a feeling that we're on the verge of a major breakthrough in working how we ended up here. Well, the first, let's see. Options. The first obvious potential implication of that is that they're not really here. That potentially it's how Kevin remembers them. Which would make some sense, though did Kevin ever see him in his uniform? I forget if he was in his uniform when he showed up in the second chapter, or if Kevin was even around at that point. Oh shoot, I'm not remembering when people came in and out of the party. But at the very least, I suppose you would have seen, maybe, have seen them in newspapers and such, even if not. But either way, I thought he was like in a prisoner uniform or some sort of basic outfit. That sounds vaguely familiar. And even if it was a matter of how they remember them, Shara doesn't make sense, Oliver doesn't make sense, Josette doesn't make sense. So, like Joshua too, I suppose, because he did change his outfit, didn't he? So do I. As well as what this place really is to begin with. Interesting. In that case, let's put the matter aside for now. Now that that's settled, then, we should start getting ready to resume our investigation. Releasing Richard should hopefully have opened up a new path for us to follow. Like it as ever, of a time. I'm seriously considering it. But for now, I think I'm going to keep Shara and Agate with me, at least for a little bit longer. I get the feeling there's probably going to be another sealing stone. At the very least, there's going to be another cutoff point. Relatively soon-ish that I might, that might make a good excuse for putting them in. Could be wrong. Oh, that's a promising sign. Huh? So it looks like she's having a little nap while sitting up. She's the first person that we released from a sealing stone, incidentally. She must be exhausted from sitting around here all this time. Makes sense. Guess we should let her rest. Yeah, you're right. She just said she was feeling a little tired, you see. So I'm currently in the process of lulling into a peaceful slumber with my sweet nothings. It just feels like a crime in the making. I see that mind of yours still as filthy as ever. I have the faintest clue what you're all accusing me of. I've always put the ladies in my life above all else. Yeah, that's exactly the problem. Oh, hey, Stell. Hey, Annalise. I heard from Shara earlier that you fought the Colonel here a while back. That's true. Fought the Colonel? Whoa, really? I couldn't believe my ears when I first found out either. Yeah, that's true. I wasn't expecting it to happen, though, but it was just a friendly vow, so don't take it too seriously. Oh, right. Right, because she does 8 leaves and the Colonel learned some 8 leaves from Cassius, right? So they have the same sort of fighting style. Oh, right. Come to think of it, I fought him once before too, haven't I? The fight was 4 against 1, and even then we barely scrape by with the victory. Well, you know someone's gonna be tough when your old man's the one who trained him with a sword. I'd be down for a 1-on-1 fight against him if he is. Hell, maybe we should go ask him right now. I'd like to think I've come a bit stronger since I last fought the Colonel, too. Maybe should ask him for another match. Possible. Man, I sure wasn't expecting Colonel Richard of all guys to be in the sealing system. It does open up the possibility for more people that we've never had as party members before, definitely. I'm still expecting Ren. It looks like there's 2 more according to the party screen. Ren. And I actually wouldn't be surprised if LoH was one. Not because he's not dead, but because it would say a lot about this place if he showed up and was still dead. Man, I wasn't sure expecting me in Sealing Stone. At this rate, it'll be Master Cassius in the next one. Let's not. Hold up a second. Might end up here despite being a coward, so maybe she could even end up being here. Oh. Maybe. Doubtful. Still, her adorable sleeping face does want to stimulate my parental instincts. No, perhaps I should ask her to call me Daddy after she wakes up. Agate should be killing him right now. She's so cute, you say? So you say. Colonel Rich is supposedly pretty tough from what I've heard. I'm just itching to find him one-on-one myself while I got the chance. Okay. How you doing, Kevin? He looks a lot better compared to before. Indeed. Is he like writhing less? Richard's circumstances are notably different from the rest of us who ended up here. There's gotta be some kind of underlying reason why that was the case. It can't just be random. If we can work that out, I have this feeling we'll be able to get significantly closer to knowing just how this world works. it'll just be a case of connecting the dots. True, but there's some contradicting things, and I'm trying to think of a theory that could actually account for those contradictions, at the very least. The main one that comes to mind is that Kevin simply was aware of the changes in looks for Joshua, Shara, and Josette for some reason. Or maybe it's the fact that Kevin's out, and we don't actually have him to base. No, that is the main difference at the moment compared to the other ones that seem to pose a contradiction. Maybe that's connected somehow. He seems to be doing fine now. Fortunately for us, he's one tough cookie, so he should be up and about in no time. So don't you dare take one step closer to Joshua while wearing that skimpy style outfit. Just because you're blessed with bombastic boobs doesn't mean you gotta keep showing them off 24/7. Are you talking to... What? Damn it! Why is life so unfair? Well, that's because you're Josette. And life's not unfair. It's karma. This place is full of peculiar things. It appears to be a dimensional space of its own. Still finding all this hard to take in? Oh, so you still? You can put it that way, yes. I fear it's going to take me a while longer to come with an effective enough plan to conquer this place. Conquer? There was me thinking you might still be trying to process the situation you're in, but you're already one step ahead. That's our Colonel. Maybe not conquer, that's a bit of a weird phrasing. As I believe I've told you several times already, I'm not a Colonel anymore. I'm not even part of the army anymore. Oh, oops. You're running a research company for civilians these days, right? Indeed. We're still a relatively insignificant startup, though. We operate out of a small office in ruin. The only employees at present are myself and Kanoe. Captain Amathea is working with you, too. Somehow I can't imagine her sitting behind a desk doing normal people work. I suppose that's hardly surprising. Still, she's also changed since the coup. We've been living in a rather relaxed life since our new business began. Really? I can believe it, though. You've got this whole different aura about you now. Maybe this is actually the right career choice for you after all. Well, I certainly hope so. Regardless, returning to work is just another reason I can't afford to remain here any longer than necessary. We need to strive to return to our world as soon as possible. Yep, I do agree. We'll be counting on you, Colonel. Did that entire conversation fly right over your head? This world we are in clearly operates by its own set of rules. And as such, it seems reasonable to conclude that they exist because it's created for a specific purpose. If I can work out what that purpose is, I may be able to think of an effective way of conquering it. Therein lies the real challenge. I mean, the most obvious answer is this is some sort of equivalent to Limbo. That seems like the most obvious, like, it's like the same concept as Limbo, but in Trails universe style. That seems like the most obvious one. And it would also explain, I mean, they keep demons, all that stuff, this Lord of Phantasma or whatever. The sort of torturing of Kevin a little bit from his memories and all that. It makes sense. It would make sense. But I can't really say I've seen anything that strongly hints at that, basically. I feel like I've seen stuff that strongly hints at not so much that, but it being... It could even be like a fake Limbo, or... I still feel like the cube's involved. My initial theory about us being like in the cube would make some semblance of sense. They seem to propose the idea more that we're not in the cube, but we're in like a place that is on the other side of the cube or something. Or like the cube is like a key to entering. It is a bit weird though with... I wonder how much I can even account for the memory fragments being a thing. Because, you know... There's a whole aspect of this where the memory fragments feel like they're completely inconsequential to everything involved. At the same time, they might mean something down the road, not in particular what's in them, but the fact that they exist here might matter. Like, why are there doors that have memories in them? Memories of the people here. Why does that matter? Why would it have it? If my concepts, even if it's a wrong concept about Kevin imagining these people into existence to help him, assuming Rias and him being the real ones here, hence why everyone's connected to Kevin. Yeah. And then you have the fact that there are people in the, that were outside of this area, even if this is supposed to be limbo. My best guess is still it's more like a prison. Maybe a prison that was... maybe a prison that was more built to be sort of like mirror the ideas that were pushed for the church and whatnot. Like they wanted to build a prison, so they made it so that it followed the scriptures and etc., etc. For intimidation, basically. Well, General Morgan and Brigadier General Bright did their best to stop Richard from leaving the army when he made his decision to do so. No one denies that he made a mistake, but he's an exceptionally skilled soldier, and the military is worse off without him. I've heard rumors that Brigadier General Bright hasn't given up on bringing him back to the ranks yet, even. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. He doesn't believe in giving people a break, does he? Regardless, I wasn't expecting Richard of all people to end up here. But he does fit in within the rule that only those who have aided us end up in sealing stones. I guess. This is my first time meeting Richard ever since he officially left the army. I've heard his company's name mentioned a number of occasions since then, though. Oh, really? Maybe it's doing pretty well for itself, then. What's this company do? Huh. You have adverts. I forget if they mention exactly what his company does. Maybe I wasn't paying that close attention to that detail. So our latest ally is the former army officer Colonel Richard, isn't? I've heard a great many things about his skill in battle and espionage, as well as his intellect. He doesn't sound like the kind of man I would want as an enemy. I agree. Okay, well, for now. Oh, should we just get this one out of the way? I feel like we should just get this one out of the way. I feel like I'll hate myself less if I get this one out of the way. The girl who loves the fish. Right, Reese. Yep. We got Emily's here. And Agate. Agate being the girl who loves the fish, right? He really loves his female genitalia. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Once upon a time, there was a girl called Estelle Bright who absolutely loved fishing. Allegedly. Meanwhile, in Grand Isle, there existed a group of dedicated men and women who prided themselves on the sport. They were called the Fishermen's Cult. What else could it possibly be called but fate when the two paths were to cross? This is their peculiar story. Chapter 1. Our story begins at the lakeside. Chapter 1. Oh no. At the side of Valeria Lakes lies a quiet little place by the name of Kingfisher Inn. Seeking a break from her work, Estelle decided to visit for some well-deserved relaxation. At first, she had gotten exactly that. The fishing lover she was, she decided to borrow some gear from the inn and make her way out to the pier to enjoy some quality time there. She saw one successful catch after another, and before long, her bucket was teeming with fish. But then there was Lloyd, a member of that one and only fisherman's cult, who happened to be at the very same inn on the very same day. He was having the opposite of young Estelle's lucky streak. The moment he arrived, he had set off in a boat to begin fishing. But try as he did, he hadn't managed to catch on to so much as a single fish. Now feeling thoroughly defeated, Lloyd motioned back towards the inn. Upon his boat approaching the pier, however, he caught sight of none other than the very pleased Estelle rejoicing in the size of her most recent catch. The sight was all it took to give rise to Lloyd's competitive nature. Now thoroughly fired up, he approached her and challenged her to a special kind of duel. And that's why I want to challenge you to a 5-round angler's duel. You're gonna lose, Echo. No, I mean, you're gonna win, Estelle. What now? A 5-round angler's duel. It's a special kind of competition we fishermen take part in. We take part in where they stake their pride and their honor in the outcome. Once a member of the fishermen's cult mentions those words, there can be no turning back. The duel must take place to the death, because we're a cult and that's how it works. So let us do battle, with our finest fishing tackle on the line. I feel like I'm getting dragged into something completely nuts, so... Yeah, because it's a cult. I hate to break it to you, but I don't have any stellar fishing tackle to bet on this. All my stuff was borrowed from the inn. Then you don't need to bet anything at all, that's fine. This duel is more for my own good than yours, and I intend to see it through no matter what. That doesn't sound like I've got much choice but to go along with this, huh? So you say. Legendary Angler Estelle vs. Master Fisherman Lloyd. I challenge you to a 5-round angler's duel. You're on, Buster! Yay! What are the rules? Estelle and Lloyd will face off in a 5-round duel of the century. Both will take turns at fishing, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 5 rounds will be declared the winner. Once it's Estelle's turn, you'll be prompted to choose a rod and bait. Use certain baits can only be used with certain rods. After choosing, the game begins. When the exclamation point mark appears, quickly press it to confirm the catch of the fishing stuff. Certain fish can only be caught with certain baits. In addition, some fish can only be used as bait to catch other fish. Different varieties of fish are with different amounts of points, making it trying to catch more valuable ones the key to success. More valuable ones are more likely to escape, but don't let that deter you. Let me just calm myself. Because if this is everything I have to do for fishing, ooh, I'll be fine with that. I'd actually be pretty fine with that if this is everything. If it's a one-time sort of minigame thing. I am so... I'm completely aware that my dislike of the fishing in this is completely irrational at this point. But it's half I don't care any shits about it 5 games in. Or 3 games in, I think, is when I really had my fill of it. I think the final fishing stuff in Cold Steel 2 was really about the extent of my interest in it, and it sort of died with that. It's sort of half that. And combined with the fact that it keeps becoming extremely relevant, and they can't just do something different than fishing each, series. Like, they could have done fishing during Trails in the Sky, they could have done something different in Crossbow games, they could have done something in the Cold Steel games, instead of it always being fishing. There's that aspect of it. The other half is that I just find hating on the fishing so fun, because it's such a sort of silly part of the game in the first place. It's sort of like a almost pointless part of the game that you don't need to do. It's fun to hate on it, because fishing, meh. Even real life, I don't... If you like fishing, don't take offense, but I don't care for it in the slightest, and it's not something I respect in any way or form. I don't disrespect it, but it's just like such a meh part of life that I'd never touch, because it sounds so immensely boring. But yeah, let me just calm myself. Basically, I want to get a drink of water. Be right back. Okay. Let's try this. Alright. I will probably stick with small and medium for most of these. And this seems like it gives option. Yeah, let's do that first. I'm sure there's some combination, because that's how it worked in the second chapter, where there's a combination of things you had to do. I know I remember seeing that when I was fishing for that one for the side quest, when I was told I should go grab that before I go off and do other things. Sure. Oh, am I supposed to do something more? Wow, this is a big one. Okay. I wonder how my opponent's doing. Huh, not bad. I can do better. Ah! Okay. Gonna turbo up on that one. What? Nothing. Alrighty. I've got to make the most of this opportunity. So really, what I want to do to win this is I just want to be consistent. Same small to medium one. Change this up so I can get a variety of them. There. And it just sort of like delays afterwards. Ah, this is a big one. Ah, cool. Wonder how my opponent's doing. Huh, not bad, but I can do better. Ah! Is he gonna have a major comeback like in the last round or some shit? Oh, you got something. Oh, good catch. Ha, but nothing compared to me. Ha ha ha, don't get cocky, I'm just getting started. Now, which rod should I use? Yeah, I want to get a variety. Here goes. I assume there's a decent fish from each combination, at the very least. Up! I was talking and I wasn't... Yep, I gotta hold this baby slow and steady. I was talking, I wasn't really paying attention to doing the thing. Crap. Oh, worst case, I have to do this again. Ah! Damn it. He's gonna be ahead of me, isn't he? Well, I lose. I lose big time. And I only had the one salmon. Aw. So he's gonna get that many. I could... yeah, I'm fucked. Okay. I can try again. I said with a dismayed lack of life in my voice. What in the world? How am I supposed to match that? I lost. I'm glad I got to retain my honor. I'm able to sleep like a baby tonight. I might not have lost anything, but I still feel like crap for losing. Fine. How am I supposed to lose that? If he's getting 4 freaking hundred something, I feel like I could get lucky, because I only... Did I catch a salmon? Huh. Huh. Oh, I don't know. It just seems as though it's going in the same general direction. So I'm guessing I need to catch the small salmon ones so I can get the big ones. And that's the only way I'm ever gonna... Fuck. Win this. Really? Oh, it's actually going a bit different this time. Fine, let's just increase it and hope he doesn't go for something real big. Because he might go, he's probably gonna go for something real big. Because he caught 2 huge ones last time! He's gonna, yeah, he has to go for the biggest thing or else I win. No. No. Oh, yeah. Well, screw you two. So, considering the fact that he's capable of not getting 400 points every time, I'm just gonna catch the basic ones on that medium one constantly and hope he has a bad set of rounds. That's probably the easiest way to do this. Rather than trying to push my luck every goddamn time. Okay. So he hasn't caught any salmon this time, so I don't think he can go for the big salmon. I don't think he can. I think, because he just caught rainbow trout. Like, 2 of them. He missed on the first time, he always misses on the first time he caught 2 rainbow trout, then he, like, messed up the next time. Oh my, that... This doesn't have, like, a retry thing, does it? Where it makes it easier each time. Woohoo, I won, because I don't even mind if it does. So I lost. What a battle, you fought admirably, so there's no shame in losing against someone as talented as you. Here, I want you to have this. And it's a silver color lure. Lure made out of argem? I can possibly take this, it looks so expensive. No can do. Those are the rules. I challenge you to a duel while putting this on the line, and I was defeated. If you accept it, that'll bring me even greater shame than I already face. So please accept it. Well, if you really insist, you are a crazy cult member that might kill me if I don't. He might. He might. Thus, Excel accepted the silver lure from Lloyd. And though feeling bliss thanks to her victory, she's also blissfully unaware of what fate had in store for her. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What do you mean? Oh. Well, I guess I might as well at this point. In the capital. How many chapters? You know what? I sort of want to look how many chapters there are of this. Give me a second. Okay. It looks like there are about 3 chapters in this. Today was yet another day when she found herself roaming the north block of the Grand City sewers. Her objective was simple: defeat a wanted monster for the kill. But down there, she found more than just monsters. In addition to the nasty she'd been accustomed to branding on a regular basis, she also came to face with a young noblewoman whose delicate demeanor couldn't have looked more out of place. Estelle certainly hadn't expected this. "What are you doing down here?" she asked. The woman tittered and responded as if the answer were the most obvious thing in the world. "What else? Fishing, of course." The noblewoman's name was LoH. As it turned out, she was a member of the fisherman's cult. "Do you really have to fish here, of all places, though? I mean, what if monsters find you?" Estelle made up her mind to try to escort the woman back to the city with her. But LoH had other ideas as she refused to budge from what she felt was the prime fishing spot. The two were soon locked in a battle of pure stubbornness. Neither would simply back down gracefully, as it wasn't in their natures. It was in the middle of the heated argument when the silver lure Estelle kept in her purse and fell from her pocket. Wait, she has pockets? In that skirt? Goodness, is that the famous silver lure? One of the 3 famed fishing tackles? What idea's name did you obtain such a thing? I don't know anything about famous fishing tackles, but I guess you mean this guy here. I went from Lloyd. So you fought an English duel against him, did you? I intended to challenge him to one myself when the time was right, but I never imagined you defeated before then. Okay, I'm so lost right now. Very well, I should challenge you to 10 rounds? English duel in his place. 10 rounds. Listen, late. I will not accept no for an answer. Let's begin. Wait a second. And suddenly... No. Oh. Legendary Angler Estelle versus Master Fisherwoman LoH. Start. And hope I get lucky. Oh, I'm gonna go with the same strategy I went with the last time and hope she fucks up a lot. 10 rounds of fucking up, though. That would be impressive. Guard down. Interesting. And let me guess, you use crab as a bait. That's probably it. Okay, RNG time. I haven't been remotely quick enough. How does that work? I felt like, how could I be quicker? I'm not sure if I could be quicker on that. Whatever. I'm guessing she tried to go for a big one like I did. I will go with the slow and steady attitude that she was just talking about. Oh my, there really is not big ones down here, are there? Okay. I don't even know which ones are good to use at the moment. Looks like the Yami I can use for a bait. I guess I might as well go for it at this point. I keep catching small ones. Oh no. This is gonna be a big one, isn't it? Oh my fucking goodness. How am I supposed to do shit against this? I don't fucking know, man. Really? Asshole game. Fuck you, man. I guess at this point I might as well just be testing what each of these do. Not using that Yama anymore. Oh yeah, I got the crab where I'm already fucked and I can't do shit. You know, this is the sort of thing that really makes this not work, fishing. It's so long and drawn out. I got something. Oh, good for me. I am now in something remotely comparable. Yay, I messed up. I'm not getting big enough ones to actually match that, so I might as well go for the crab thing again. Oh, a carp. Alright. I was not expecting a carp. Oh, it's a big one, isn't it? A 74 carp? Oh, for fuck's sake. What's the point of this? I just go for the fucking grab thing again. This episode's just gonna be Echo hates fishing. Proof at 11. I'm just getting more carps. Miss this and I have a chance. Don't miss this and I'm still fucked. 74 fucking carp? What? RNG, fuck you. Okay, she gets something. Okay, great. And 65. Okay, my only chance. Which one can I use carp on? This one. I'm fucked regardless, so. Oh, I got something! Oh, good for me. I wonder how my opponent's doing. Don't worry, she'll get something similar. Here, let me take a drink so I can spit it out when she does.
Oh? It's all lemony. It's lemony. Yeah, look at that lemon.
Yeah. Oh, 300 some. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. I fucking swear, man. Super Lure is mine at last. As soon as we have defeated our guild's leader, I can feel it. Crap, I wasn't expecting to feel this frustrated about losing its own even one in the first place. Yeah, try again. Gotta go for just a bunch of carps and crabs and just go for it as much as I can, I suppose. I'm not sure if I'm actually missing the timing on some of those that I was missing earlier, or if it was something else. I don't know. Am I going too early, maybe? I don't know, man. Is there a point in the animation, the exclamation point going up, that I'm supposed to press it or something? I don't know. Ha! Fuck you too. I just missed on a carp. I didn't even use up my... Oh, probably a carp or a crab or whatever. I don't know. I didn't even use up my shit. Like my good stuff. I hope she used up one of her carps. Ah! That was fucking hell. I was talking. This happens again. The barrel. Oh, can I use that as one too? Maybe, possibly. Maybe, possibly. I'm sorry, this might be the most boring episode ever. It might legitimately be the most boring episode ever. It feels like it might be. No, I can't use the Liberl compliment. She should be going for the big stuff at the moment. If she's not, then she's stupid. She's so many carps. She could be going carp the rest of the way and basically win on that. I haven't gotten one crab either. Ha! Ha ha! I am over 200 ahead of her. That doesn't mean I'm gonna win. It means very little. She has 2 more rounds that she can get big ones. I need to not miss. I need to slow and steady bring up my score. 54 lengths are pretty good. I think I'm gonna stick with that for the last round. Oh my... Okay, so you're going for a big one to finish it off. Oh, she's gonna get like one that's just the perfect size to fuck me over, isn't she? In her last round. Because I've been getting 50-something on these, so... 40-something. Okay, I am over 300 ahead of her. So she would need to not only get a big one, but she needs to get lucky and get a really big one. I hope there's a retry offset on this. Then I'll be able to say fuck you to all of them every single time. How could this have happened? How could I, of all the people, be defeated? Well, he's satisfied now. If you are, it's time you came back with me to the city. Trust me, it's not safe down here. You were truly more worried about me than winning the duel, weren't you? No wonder I couldn't defeat you. Now, if you will, kindly accept this. A golden rod from... Oh my goodness. Wow, it's so shiny. It seems like it would have material that would be really stupid for a fishing rod. Are you sure I can have this? In fact, since I insist. Is this why you're so bad at fishing? Maybe that's why. In fact, I insist. It would be more trouble if you didn't accept it. There's a lulls behind an angular stool, as you know. Still, kindly remember that you have more to fear than just me. No getting complacent simply because I fell in battle. There still are Guild's leader to defeat. Sorry. There still are Cult's leader to defeat, after all. Oh, is he really that good? Indeed, his name is Mr. Fisher, and he is both the Guild's founder and its most capable member. Knowing that you may incline to avoid facing him, but don't think you'll be so lucky. With the 2 tackles you now possess, he'll come for you. Oh, did you give me your tackle? I thought you gave me a fishing... Never mind. A duel with him is nigh, whether you desire it or not. Alright, then. If you say so. At this point, I still had no idea just how capable this fisher may prove to be. And while there was a small part of her that couldn't help but regret biting the lure of the fisherman's colt, there was a much greater part that couldn't deny wanting to see where this journey would take her, as it always starts with every colt. Every damn colt. Plate of excellence? Huh. I don't know if I'm allowed to come straight back to chapter 3 if I leave. So I guess so. Final chapter. Battle of Zelia Bay. Oh boy, along the shore off Gull Sea sideway near Ruin, Joshua is still nowhere to be seen, and the decisive moment that Norse had foretold had finally come. Whether the meeting was a coincidence or fate all along, no one could possibly say. Except it was coincidence. Estelle was idly walking along the shore for no particular adequate reason, and when all of a sudden a small yacht drew closer and closer. I'm going to call that a yacht. The yacht eased as close to the shore as it could safely get, and from on top of it stepped a fine man. He was a gentleman in a tuxedo, a sea extending into the distance behind him, making for an equally elegant backdrop. As soon as she saw him, she knew he was the leader that Norse spoke of. Mr. Fisher, bearer of the title of avid angler and known by the nickname as the Fishing Baron. That lure, that rod. Okay, it is a rod. Are you the Fisherman Cult's president? No, there's no need for words now. You may call me dear leader, by the way. I have been awaiting this moment for longer than you possibly imagine. I challenge you to a 15-round angler's duel immediately. 15? We're gonna be here all day, aren't we? Let the battle begin. $15 rounds, which means the first one is still going to be... Sure. I think the progress rod is the one intended to get bait for bigger things. Oh, come on! Fuck you, game! There's no way I was that far off. Go die in a fucking fire, I swear. This stupid fucking fishing minigame. And we are starting to see the power of Echo's dislike of this game. This fishing minigame. Oh my goodness! Fuck you! Is that like... How does this even work? They have never explained how the fishing fucking works in terms of missing or not missing. That's one thing Cold Steel did so much better. They had like very blatant UI elements to describe what was happening, and there was never any aspect of stupid confusion with the stupid bullshit. Oh my... I will kill you. I will kill you, game. Is it the bait I'm using makes it less likely me to forget anything? Am I, like, not as accurate as I need to be? Do I just need to break my computer? Because I'm close. I'm close. Yeah, blah, blah, fuck you. Finally. What do I get? Oh, even something useful. Can I use it as bait? I hope I can use it as bait. I don't know. I was just trying to see if I can get anything that I could use as bait from the fucking thingamabom. Is he doing it one-handed? I think he's doing it one-handed. I can use it as a thing. I bet I can't catch anything with it. Ah! Middle finger! Middle finger! Oh, okay, so one of the things he can't doesn't let you do shit with it. Okay, let's try the other one, see if we can get anything that we can use as bait. This is basically just testing the waters. No, that was not an intentional pun. Oh! I hate this minigame! I hate it so much! It's okay in small doses! It's not okay in this. You know, at this point, I'm almost wondering if... I got another one of those, okay. I can at least try for another one. Oh, my friend is quite capable of getting 55 points to your 300. Oh, good for you. Good for friggin' you. Might as well see if I can even get shit with this. Even if it's just skill. Oh my goodness. I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Oh yes, this is gonna be 15 this is gonna be 15 rounds of me hating my life. It is. Oh well, fuck you too. You're like almost 10 times my total. Oh no, not quite, but still. I lost. I knew it's a strong saying in the revolt. You're welcome, chance to begin whenever you see fit. I welcome all attempts to claim my title. Blah, 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 blah. Fine, but if things goes badly this time, I might leave the door and never come back. So I looked up a method about catching. Well, I didn't look it up. I was just looking at like the like threads that have been posted about this, and apparently there is a method to catching them fairly reliably, but it can take a very long time. man, it's not really working for me much. It worked the first time, the next 2 times, nope. So there's a very clear sort of progression in this to getting decent fish. Or getting the right fish to win. Or have a chance at winning. So it's you catch the Casagyo, and you use that to catch the sea bass, and presumably use that to catch the biggin. And you fail repeatedly. That's how it really works. That's how it really works. See, the thing I really dislike about this is how it seems so fucking inconsistent in terms of what actually counts as catching it or not. Like, I've done things way later sometimes that count as catching it. I've done some things that are, like, blatantly much earlier, like when the exclamation point's coming up, where it doesn't catch it. And I've done things where, like, I explicitly... No, it was in the animation at the exact same spot where I caught it during one time. Maybe there's a wider range of time on one? I don't know, but it's so aggravatingly stupid when you actually make a competitive point of this. Obviously, if you wait too long, it doesn't work, but... Okay, one last time, and this obviously isn't gonna win it, but I catch something. I catch a 5,000 point. Yes, the 5,011.1. Yeah. I get the worst fucking thing. That's simply there to like RNG you to death. You know, the mechanics of this are so easy to see through too. It's just so much RNG, and the actual catching mechanics are stupid as fuck. Yep. Yep. So I'm gonna let you have your title. First of all, I'm gonna fucking leave this, and I'm gonna see if I can even come back to that chapter. That is the first thing. That is the first and most important thing. Because if I cannot, then I'm probably never gonna touch this again. It's gonna be the door I'd never touch again. Let's see. Okay. I can. Okay. No, I'm still not sure if I really want to come back to it ever again. So... yeah. Yay. Why do I have analyzed in my party still? From going around talking to people. Okay, well, I don't know. I might never come back to it again. If there's like a... I looked up things people talked about online, and it just seems painful. Maybe when I haven't been doing it for the better part of an hour, going on an hour probably at this point, I won't be as angry at life because of this stupid fishing minigame. And it doesn't even seem like there's any interesting story behind it, so I'm not sure I care about the completionist aspect of that either. So, unless it gives something really good, which I probably don't care too much either, item-wise, which I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't. Because not everything that's been given has been really good or anything like that, so... yeah. I will leave it at that. And I will switch back out Analyze for Shara. Okay. Okay. I will see you all again next time. I'm still recording way ahead, so... yeah. Drive safely, everyone.